So today we are talking about how to network to get your next job. I'll be going over 6 tips on doing this. So get your pencil and your paper ready. So let's go. So do y'all remember back in the day when getting a new job was all about the hookup? Like seriously, who else called it that? Might be a St. Louis thing. But you got your first job because your friends hooked you up, or your grandma, or your auntie, or somebody. I'll never forget when I ran home from college to my daddy and saying, "Daddy, the hookup ain't nothing but networking." Networking is a big deal when it comes to your career. So let's talk about how you can build your professional network, open doors that you didn't even know existed. Believe me when I say these tips are gonna work. So first things first, be friendly at work. I know it sounds basic, but hear me out. People typically gravitate towards people who are easily approachable. Sometimes a smile is all that needs to happen. Say hi to people who are walking past you. It could be the director from upstairs or the manager from another department. Okay, sometimes cross-departmental meetings take place and people remember you as that friendly person from the hallway. Another thing I always say is smile, say good morning. Don't be afraid to ask somebody how their day is going. Remember, relationships grow off of small interactions. Trust me, being that positive person and bringing positive energy at work will open doors to future recommendations and opportunities. Tip number 2, connect with your peers and your coworkers. Networking isn't just about mingling at fancy events. It starts where you are in your office, and it can also be done virtually. Take time to get to know your teammates in other departments. Understand that people are people, and most people enjoy talking about themselves or their kids. When you build strong relationships with the people that you work with every day, they will vouch for you no matter what, and they will not vouch for you too, or throw you under the bus. You know, I knew a person who did that, okay? Plus, you never know when one of your peers could end up in a position down the road that they may be able to open the door for you. Now, if you are virtual, you probably should use some type of Microsoft Teams or something like that. So send coworkers to your friends periodically. Express yourself. Just send a GIF. Tip 3, ask to shadow or have lunch with people who can teach you something new. This requires a little bit of guts. I also believe it's something that you have to lead up to. But if you've been being friendly, this shouldn't be such a problem, okay? Remember, one of the best ways to grow is to learn from people who've been where you're trying to go. And kudos to you if you are watching this video, because that is exactly what I'm trying to do for you as well. Now, if there's someone you admire at work or in your industry, don't be afraid to ask them if you can pick their brain over lunch or over coffee, or even just stop in their office, just kind of make small talk. People love to share their knowledge when they see you are genuinely interested. Now, as far as the shadowing, this might depend on your job. You may have to get approval from a supervisor or manager, but most times you don't. You can do this especially if you have built a relationship with somebody. Y'all see what I mean about relationships at work? It's crucial. Tip 4, attend industry events and conferences. Now, this is where the real good stuff happens. These events are gold mines for meeting new people who are in your field. But there's a key. You can't just attend, you have to be engaging. Come prepared with some questions or some talking points about the industry. Don't be afraid to exchange business cards or LinkedIn information. Now, here's what you really need to do. After you meet them, message them on LinkedIn saying how much of a good time you had. This could be a big help, okay? Tip number 5, go on LinkedIn and make connections. LinkedIn isn't just a platform. It is a networking powerhouse, and people be sleeping on LinkedIn. It is not just enough to actually just connect. You have to personalize your messages. You need to reach out to them. You need to make posts. You need to share your thoughts. Keep your profile updated. Treat it like a professional journal. If someone checks you out, then they should be able to see a snapshot of what you bring to the table and what you're passionate about. And if you're posting regularly, they should be able to see, a part of you that everybody doesn't see all the time. So, tip number 6, finally, volunteer for projects at work. This is your opportunity to show up, show out, say yes to projects that let you show your skills, collaborate with others, collaborate with people outside of your team. This expands your network, and it also expands your network within the company. And it also shows that you have leadership potential, shows that you want to go the extra mile. This is where promotion opportunities take place, okay? Don't say I didn't tell you. Now, if this video was valuable for you, share it to somebody else who may need it. Let me know in the comments, and check out this next video that'll help you out in the future as well. See ya.